Today, Tuesday, the 12th of August 2025, we have some hand-picked match prediction to share with you, which of course we backed up by stats and analytics to help you make your picks from the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. And to those of you who want to have access, especially to our top upcoming game for this weekend, which we are preparing a very long list with a high win rate to take your win to the next height, then of course you want to make sure that you subscribe to the membership package plan, either level 2 Pro or level 3 Master, to have access to these features based on corner kick event, goal probability games, and straight win to take your win to the next height. Then you want to subscribe to the level 2 Pro membership package plan or level 3 Master plan to have access to all of these events to take your win to the next height. And of course, we want to say congratulations based on yesterday's event, for we shared a total of 3 games, all were successful. So we registered a 100% win rate yesterday. Congratulations to you all. Before we proceed to the games of today, I first of all want to share yesterday's event. Let's look at the result on yesterday's game before proceeding to games of today. Let's proceed. Yesterday's results were amazing. We had a total of 3 games we shared. All the 3 games were excellent. And looking at the first game, we looked at Norway in Division 3 Group 1, where we looked at Ulem against Kufum, and we looked at 1.5 and 2.5 goal. It ended as 3 against 1. A total of 4 goals were scored, making it successful. Congratulations. In the next, we looked at Sweden in the Avescan. We looked at Elfsborg against Värnamo, and we stated the stat and provided that the home team is going to have between 2 to 5 corners, and we specifically told you to look at 2.5 and 3.5 corners with a good out. The home team ended up with 8 corner kicks, making it a successful event. It was also successful. Congratulations. In the next, we looked at Sweden in the Avescan, Gaias against Göteborg. In this event, also we look at corner kick for the home team between 2 to 5 corners. It ended at a total of 12 corner kicks, making it a successful event. Congratulations. Yesterday's was amazing. We registered a 100% win rate. Let's now look at the games we have to share with you today. Looking at the first game, we looked at Iceland in the Vivas Elite Women, or Bestad Elite Women. We're looking at Vikingo Reykjavik Women against Breiðablik Women. If we look at the start performance in the recent game played of the home team, the defensive line is weak. They do concede very high amount of goals, conceding 1, conceding 4, conceding 4, conceding 2. The defensive line is very weak and they always concede a very high amount of goals in the recent game play they've had. The opponent, Breiðablik, on the other hand, is a very strong offensive team, scoring 6, scoring 3, scoring 3, scoring 2. The offense is very good, and this proves that they are very good. And the recent event they had, head-to-head, Breiðablik play at the way, the home lead by 2 against 1, making a total 1.5 goal to be possible. But this time, Breiðablik have a very good form, and the probability of it to score more goals here is very high. If you look at the stand performance by the recent event they've had, what you're going to see is the fact that Breiðablik, the away team, have proved to be the one that is leading this table. They sit on the first place. They've recently had 5 games, 4 leads, scoring 15, conceding 3. Very high offense and defense. And of course, that of its opponent, the home, which is coming at home, proved that the defensive line is weak. You can see conceding 12 goals in 5 games played. That's an average of at least 2 conceded goals plus in each game played. Because Breiðablik, the away team, have a very high striking offensive rate, they will take advantage of the weak defense of the home, causing very high shoot on and off target. So we expect Breiðablik to score goals here. And since the home team is coming home, still maintaining the home position, they will still want to impress. So high shoot on and off target by both sides will cause goal probability. So we expect at least 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, we expect number 1, 1.5 goal in full time. Number 2, 2.5 goals in full time. Even though we also want to add the probability of the away team, Breiðablik women, to lead, we also want to look at the probability of 1.5 and 2.5 goals in full time. Looking at the next event, we are looking here at Sweden in the Allsvenskan Women. Rosengård Women against Hammarby Women. Of course, this away team, Hammarby Women, have proven to be very good in scoring of corner kicks. The offensive trend in corner kick scoring is very high, and want to look at the probability of it to have between 2 to 5 corners in full time. But first, let's look at some stats recently between these two. We are going to begin with the home team, Rosengård. And Rosengård have proved to concede high amount of corner kicks in the recent game play they've had. First, we want to look at the first game played by Rosengård at home. We are going to see that recently they had a game against Malmö. Rosengård play at home. And this time, you're going to see that they conceded, Rosengård scored 4 corners, but they conceded 5 corners. To show that Malmö scored them 5, but they do score 4. If Rosengård could concede 5 corner kicks, then of course it means that the defensive line in terms of corner for Rosengard is more conceding. If we look at another gameplay, they had a game against Vijo recently, still in the Avescan women. This time, Rosengard conceded a total of 11 corners. This proves that they are very good in conceding corner kick, but they score only 4, but they concede up to 11, proving that the conceded rate in terms of corner for Rosengard is very high. Another gameplay they had was against Haken, where of course this time they concede a total of 6 corner kicks, but they score just 1. And all the events game played recently by Rosengard have proved that the defensive line in terms of corner concede is weak. They concede high amount of corners comparing to that of its opponent. Now, let's compare now the recent game played by Hammarby at the way. You're going to see that his strength performance in terms of scoring corner is good. Now, if you look at the first game played by the away team, where they had against Nokoping, where Hammarby women play at the way, you're going to see that Hammarby scored a total of 12 corners. To prove that the corner scoring for Hammarby is very good, and since its opponent, the home team, concede very high amount of corners, then there is still a probable chance for the home team, Rosengard, to concede corner kick against Hammarby. If you look at another event played by Hammarby women against Kristiansund, still in the Avescan women, you're going to see that the away team, Hammarby, score a total of 5 corners. And lastly, we look at the game they had against AIK women. This time, they score a total of 13 corner kick. This already proved to you that Hammarby is very good in terms of corner scoring, and the home is very good in conceding corner. Therefore, we expect at least 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, we expect Hammarby women the away to have 2.5 corner kick in full time or 3.5 corners in this event in full time. So look at between 2 to 5 corners. You can look at 2.5 or 3.5 corners as well as 4.5 corner kick for Hammarby women in full time. Looking at the next, we looked at Germany in the Oberliga Bremen. We're looking at Blumenthal against Lehi in this event. Of course, the home team Blumenthal have proved to be very offensive and also very conceding. In the recent gameplay they have in the CF against Werder Bremen, they scored 4 goals, conceding 6. Against Vatanspor, they scored 5, conceding 1. Against Block Deik, they score 4, conceding 1. They always concede and they always do score as well. Its opponent Lehi, on the other hand, is also a good striking team, scoring 3, conceding 1 against Comet, conceding 5 against Lehi, and you can see that Werder Bremen against Lehi conceded 5. Against Wolfmohosen, they score 3, concede 2. Against Bremerhaven, score 2, concede 2. They always also score and they do also concede. If you look at the head-to-head, most of the time they have met, there's only the probability of goals. 5-1, which is a total of 6, 1-1, a total of 2, 2-1, a total of 3. The head-to-head have always proved to have goals. Now, if you look at the stand performance, in terms of the gameplay, you're going to see that this tournament is just starting. It is the second round of this tournament. And being the second round, what you're going to see is the fact that this team, Blumenthal, as well as its opponent Lehi, have had 1 game, but the opponent no game played, as you can see. So these two are coming to meet for the second round of this tournament. Both sides will therefore want to impress, causing more shoot on and off target. So we expect at least 1 to 2 major picks in full time. For this particular event, we expect at least 1.5 goal in full time, and we are also wanting to looking at 2.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. So we look at 1.5 and 2.5. That's our major pick for this event in full time. If you come here to the front page of our channel here, titled as the home tab, as you can see here, you're going to notice that we provide match predictions to members only. These are members only match prediction picks which we have handpicked based on our sure pick and favorite events we share to members only. You can see based on our top 9, top 8, top 7, and we keep updating this area on a regular basis to give you the best handpicked event which you can use to boost your winning. To those of you who are interested to join, you want to make sure to join the package plan, either level 2 Pro or level 3 Master, to start having access to our handpick events, which you can see here to start taking your winning to the next height. Also, having access to our handpick event at the same time give you access to our top-notch tutorial classes. For example, if you enroll to the level 2 Pro membership package plan, you also have access to what we call the level 2 Pro classes. To do so, you just want to make sure to come to this area here that says playlist and click on the playlist section. Then you're going to see an area that says level 2 Pro class. You want to make sure that you click on this area once you have had the membership package plan. You access the level 2 Pro class. This will give you access to the live match corner kick strategy step by step, a simple trick to make consistent win, the never sit match prediction strategy, which will share with you how we find games to include in our sleep, the straight win and comeback strategy for you to use at your advantage, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy you can use at your advantage, and the 99% win rate strategy you can use for yourself. These are top-notch tutorial classes you can use. Once you join the Level 2 Pro class, you have access to all of these features, as well as at the same time having access to all our handpick events we share to members only to take your win to the next level. But if you subscribe to the Level 3 Master Plan, then you want to make sure to come to this area that says Level 3 Master Classes and click on this area. Once you come here, you're going to see that you have access to the Level 3 Masterclass. That will make you have access to the excellent corner kick strategy review step by step, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that reveals the top secret site we use to find games to include in our sleep based on corner kicks, 6 amazing AI tools you can use at your advantage, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top-notch tutorial classes for Level 3 Masters that make you stand ahead of others to start taking your win to the next height. These are the levels of masterclass we have to share with you. You want to make sure that you enroll to either the Level 2 Pro class or Level 3 Master Plan to have access to these features, while at the same time you also have access to all our handpick event on the home tab section, as you can see, based on our favorite and short pick, which will update regularly for you to use at your advantage and take your win to the next height. Also, at the same time, we have some free video tutorials, which of course you can come to this area that says video and click on the video tab directly. Once you do so and try to access this area, you're going to see some of the bet strategy we have to share with you. Like, for example, the match prediction strategy for amazing winning. This is the second episode of it. And the more you scroll across this area, you discover even more tutorials which you can use for free at your advantage. I will just go ahead to share some few with you, which you can use as an example. For example, we have this one here, the best football soccer prediction app for this year that will amaze you. And if you scroll even more, you see another one here, the best football prediction website for this year, which you can use them effectively. We have shared exactly how you can use some of the prediction website at your advantage. And the more you scroll this area, you'll discover even more top-notch free tutorials, which you can also use at advantage and try to see how you can implement to boost your win strategy when it comes to match predictions. Moreover, I will share with you other recommended tutorials which are free that I would like you to watch. One of it, which of course I will scroll across this page to pinpoint it to you so that you make sure that you go ahead to watch it. It is free. One of it here is this particular one, which of course, let's try to scroll across this page to share it exactly with you. We have one here which we have titled as the top 5 soccer prediction apps being compared, where we have compared some of the features of some of the bet prediction app which you can use at your advantage. Now we have another one here which will title it as the expert tips for picking winning soccer matches. Here we revealed some of the tips which are termed as the expert tip, which you can use at advantage, as you can see here, to see how you can find some games to include in your sleep. Next, we looked at this particular one here, 5 hidden Sofascore features to make amazing wins or amazing win with your bet sleep. In this strategy, we have labeled some of the 5 hidden Sofascore features you never knew existed, which you can use at advantage and make some picks to include in your sleep. We have another one here, which we just published not far ago, titled as the 4 secret amazing tips for making bet picks to include in your sleep. We mentioned some of the pitfalls and some of the things you should avoid when it comes to match predictions so that you are going to make the best handpick events or matches to include in your sleep to boost your winning. And that being said, these are some of the free tutorials you can have and watch for free to boost your handpick prediction event.